Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Salla from Card Gems Ahead. If you're new here, welcome. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. Today I want to do just a quick Gun Life project share because I've been working with Bitty Benny's new digital paper collection. It's called Forest Meadow, and it is available on her website, bittybenny.com. If you live in the US, you can also buy some physical products from her. She has also sorts of paper bats, stamps, even some boutique style like gifts and such. So definitely go check that out. I will link it down below. The kit is letter size, but I use A4 papers and it works okay. I have had to do some adjustments to the size, obviously, but it's not a big deal. It still works. The kit has 30 pages and I only used like a fraction of it. Mainly some of the cutter parts you can see right here, and also some background papers. Apart from that, I pretty much only use a couple of die cuts, and also black and white cardstock and the card bases. I ended up making one 6x6 card in centimeters. That's about 15 by 15, something like that. Then I have 3 slimline cards because when I started to work with these papers, I didn't measure. I put it like that. I didn't really measure. I cut the papers and I kind of worked from there. I first picked the papers and the elements that I wanted to add to the card, and after that I only chose the correct size. And yeah, I just went from there. So let's start with this one. These are, the paper collection, it's black and white for quite a big part, but it also has some colorful pages and pops of color. So that is why I think it's perfect for pretty much any occasion. If you look at this card, it doesn't have a sentiment. I could add one later on, but this could be a sympathy card. These could be a birthday card. This could be hello card, even like autumn card. It can be anything you want. It can be masculine, it can be feminine, you name it. So that is why I think this kit is so awesome, because it works for any occasion and any purpose. Here is the first slimline card. I basically just took 2 long panels. I'm not sure if this was a cut apart panel or if it was just a strip I cut from one of the papers, but nevertheless I just glued that on the background paper, and then I matted this one and popped it up a little bit, and then this is also on foam squares and has like a double matting there. So simple, but I think this is still really pretty, like this whole collection is. Then I have this. We have Father's Day coming up in here in Finland, so this is also perfect for that. My dad is a hunter, so I definitely had him in mind. So some of these that I made are actually Father's Day cards. And Bitty Benny gives a green light for making handmade products for sale with her kits, which is awesome. So these can be used for that as well. I used a couple of different sentiment dies. In Finnish, these both say like congrats, really general as well. This bird, this owl is feisty. That's how I would put it. I think it's funny. I love it. She also added, Bitty Penny added some labels. So I used some of those. And this round down here, it's also from my dice. So that wasn't in the kit, but the circle element on top of it was, and so was this little label. And this label is from there as well. Then we have some bunnies. I think this was actually one piece, these two. The bunnies were facing each other, I think, but I cut it in half so that they would be peeking from both sides. I just thought it would be easier that way to make sure that they both show. But once again, and I also cut one of the labels in half for the same reason. So once again, this is really simple, but I still think it's interesting and fun because often when you see a card like this, it's like straight. It goes from side to side, but I put it into 2 different levels, so I thought that was fun. Here I have one that says for Dad. It has a magnificent deer on it. And I really loved working with this mainly black and white kit. I think it's gorgeous. But some like pops of color, it really brings it all or makes it stand out even more. And I did use some black ink around the images and background layers so that they would stand out a little more. This was pretty much just one image. The deer was on it, the background paper, the frame, even these colorful strips or paint brush strokes, whatever they are, they were on it. But I took this, I would like to say Moroccan tile kind of dye, I don't know. And I die cut this from black cardstock. And then I just added one of these round labels from the kit, matted that, and then added this sentiment for Dad. And I also had these like star-shaped thingies that came from this die, and I was able to use them. I think that's great. I might be adding some flat back gems or something later on just to fancy these up a little bit, but for now I wanted to keep this simple because I mainly don't know what these are going to be when they grow up. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use these for, but these are so great. Maybe I'll hoard them. Who knows? But great thing about digital products is that you can print them all over again. So makes it even more fun to work with them. You don't have to be so needy. I don't know. I'm at loss of words here. But I don't have hoarding tendencies when it comes to digital papers. So awesome. I can just use them up. Here I also stacked some labels. Added just a word die cut here. And then I just did some like stacking up with cardstocks and even added a strip of yellow paper there. Once again, feisty owl. I love it. More bunnies. I Fussy got one of the flowers out from the papers, and I curled the edges a little bit to make it more like 3D. Maybe you can see it, maybe you don't. Added a stamped sentiment to that, or for that. I think these are just so gorgeous, wonderful papers. She did. Bitty Benny, Tobey did an amazing work with this. And once again, this could be a sympathy card, this could be a birthday card, this could be whatever you make it. So that's why I was able to leave the sentiment out for so many, or just put the general congrats. This is probably one of my favorites. And I don't know, I just love the dogs, fox and deer, not dogs. Well, they bear a dogs, but a deer and a fox. I love them together. My goodness. And yes, I wanted to use that feisty old owl for the third time. I think, at least for the time. It's incredible. So yeah, but it definitely has like a mixed media vibe here and there, which is great. So definitely good for making like stand out cards. And as you can see, these papers really do the work for you. You don't have to struggle when you make cards with it. You can go really far with just simple things. Anyway, I hope you like the cards. Definitely go check out her website. Tobey has some incredible things in there already, and she has some great things coming up. So keep an eye on that. If you like the cards, please give the video a thumbs up. Maybe leave a kind comment down below. I would appreciate that. I always love hearing from you. That's it for this time. I hope to be back soon again. Thank you for watching and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye.